Outdoors Brews and BBQ is a proud member of the Penthouse Podcast Network.
All guests are over the age of 21 and are legally allowed to imbibe responsibly.
What's going on, peeps? Another day in the neighborhood. I'm ready for another beer.
What's up, dude?
What's up, Chris?
Nice to be back.
Aye.
It's been like what? Month?
Been about 2 months.
Something like that.
That's been some time.
Yeah. Oi.
And like always, Hyro in the house.
What up?
Oi.
How you doing, Carlos?
Hey, where my money at, bro?
Oi.
I'm a little frozen on screen,
Yo,
so
echo.
you know, I'm not just frozen and over here doing a little ventriloquism for you. It's just
Damn, if you can stay that still that long and still talk, that's impressive.
Hey, my wife's watching.
Oh, she jumped on real quick.
I know.
So por si habla mierda.
She's at a social networking event or something, like a networking event for business. Hey,
Thank
babe.
you for making it, Michael. No, you had to go to the hospital. Hope you good.
All right, so what do we
All
got
right.
today?
All right, so what's up?
So, I'm going to start off with a lighter beer than what you brought us. Because
Sure.
I know you brought us some stuff to explore.
I smuggled something from Canada.
All right, you brought some Canadian beer. But we're going to start off smooth with a lager, you know, the borderline piss. But this is what they classify as a Mexican lager.
Mexican lager.
It's called Viaje. Viaje.
You're about to say
it is-
yeah.
I was about to say yeah.
I
No.
heard that, yeah.
It is from a brewing company called Offshoot Brewing Company over in California. So we're expecting to see a malty, crisp, refreshing, and light / bright beer.
I like the little bright.
Bright,
Right.
as the last word as
So
it was described.
I'm willing to guess that it's going to be like golden
For sure, based off of that
for
description.
sure, especially if it's like Mexican lager type thing.
Oh, at least it's nice and cold.
Indeed.
Can't go wrong with a cold piss beer. Oh, Hyro, I know you like the can.
I do love the can.
And of course, where can we get most of these beers, Hyro and Carlos?
Most of these beers have all been actually ordered from Tavor, although this one itself I did find at Total Wine.
So I
Ah.
had a thought the other day. Is it Tavor or Tavour?
That's a good question.
That's what I'm saying. If you look at the spelling, it's Tavour, right?
Our.
I thought about it for a second. I'm like, maybe we're saying it wrong. Maybe it's Tavour.
Devour.
I mean, Tavour. I don't know why it would be TA, because I mean, maybe Dravour, drink. I don't freaking know.
That is a good point. I think I
So-
poured too much into this first cup.
So it was definitely golden. I was right.
Definitely golden.
Yes.
What did it say it was categorized as a lager?
Categorized as a lager.
Okay.
A lager.
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 Boss, I say, but yeah, I'll take this one here. I don't know how much Chen wants.
Oh yeah, this is for sure a lager. It smells like it too.
Bro, as I moved the cup over to you, I smelled it as I was moving it. Definitely smells like a lager.
What's the APV on this?
To kind of make sure
4.7.
people see the can in the color.
4.7.
Okay.
So-
That's pretty light.
Not that bad of a beer. I mean, your average Stella is what, 5?
Yeah. Disappointingly,
Chen?
Guinness is only 5.
Beer, sir.
Guinness is only 5?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
But if you drink enough of it, it can definitely bang you up. Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. We're having a lager from this brewery, but I have had other beers from this brewery. Like, I have found a hazy IPA off these guys once. And ironically, I found it at Publix.
Oh,
So it's not like this is an exotic beer company. It's only going to sell and distribute beers through something like the app.
And just so
Right.
people know, Publix is a supermarket down
Publix
south.
is a
Yes.
supermarket.
down here, southern part of the
southeast.
U.S.
yes.
Also, Total Wine, also a supermarket of alcohol.
Yes. Supermarket for alcoholics. There you
this is not bad for a lager.
go.
This is definitely something I can have with almost anything.
It's
It's
smooth.
not bad at all.
It's very
smooth.
smooth.
Yeah,
So it's
this
This
is
is
Offshoot beer
very,
company?
very smooth.
Offshoot beer company.
definitely a lager.
From
Like
Cali?
it has that lager feel, but very
What's up?
soft.
If they sold this mass produced, I'd buy it. Like meaning, like if I could, you said you could get this at Publix or no?
I tried a hazy IPA from these guys once, and I found it at Publix.
If I could get this, I'd buy this. This would be like
I think I've seen theirs. I haven't ordered or not ordered, but I haven't picked anything up from them.
This
It's
is not
clean.
bad for
Yeah, it's
for
very
a Mexican
like,
style lager.
smooth,
clean, smooth, very little resistance or bite.
I mean, I really don't taste the maltiness.
The drinkability on this is really easy. Like it's not strong at all.
This is like, I want to chill by the lake on a boat,
This seems
like
like
lake
something.
boat. Like I don't
I'm
want.
on a boat. Like,
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
This
baby.
is something
wanna
I
be
feel
on
like
a
I would
boat.
have while hiking on a trail. You know?
I mean, this is a good. This would be a good standard beer to have in your fridge. Like
Hiking on a trail. What you hiking?
him hike. No. He may be hunting,
That-
but not hiking.
But no, you're right. No. If you are gonna go
Bro,
hiking,
backpack
like once you
camping?
get at the end, you're gonna be like, hell yeah, this is actually gonna be good.
No.
Oh, and
The
I'm
only
gonna,
issue is keeping it cold.
Clean. I like it.
I'm gonna chug
Oh.
this from a boy. I told him I was gonna chug a beer.
It was really good, dude. That was a nice beer to start off with.
Now we transition to your shit.
Oh,
Let's see what we get from Canada here.
from across the was it north of the wall? There you go. Except
Got you.
no Jon Snow. Let's see
bad.
rating wise.
For it being a lager,
Are we still doing five score?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
just like you got 10, so it's like
but it's
point,
by
like,
tens.
go
I'm gonna
3,
go-
4, 3, 5, 3, 6. You know.
I'm gonna give it a 3.8.
Ooh, okay.
I'm actually up there with you.
3.8, man.
Chen's a 3.8 too.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
It's clean, man. Like it's a really well done beer. It's a better lager than Corona, that's for sure.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I'm at a 3.5 with it.
Okay.
Barata.
I'm gonna go for a 3.8 as well.
Nice.
Okay.
Like I feel like I can
3
have
3/8
this
and 1 3.5.
So, average of a 3.73. Not bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like this one. If I see it on Tavor or Tavour, I would definitely get it.
Now you have me curious, bro. How the hell you pronounce it?
I'm
Well,
just saying.
We'll find out for
we
the
should
next show.
you should reach out to that rep again and see.
Should Google that information.
Bro, I'm telling you, it sounds like Tavour. Like Devour is spelled like like Devour, right? So Tavour, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense to me.
We don't know this. We find out.
When I was looking at the app the other day, and I guess maybe I was high when I looked at that. Oh shit!
No, I was high when
It was. I started like, cause I get really bad anxiety when I fly. So like, Karina goes to me. She's like, "Hey, babe, just go to the dispensary and we'll get something, right?" So we get something. I take the edible and I'm just like, "Oh, this shit doesn't do anything." But then, boom, it hits, right? And then I look at the app. I look at the app for like a good minute, and I'm just like,
There we go.
"That's not." I'm like, "That's not Tavor. That's Tavour." And then it stayed with me, bro. It stayed with me for like a couple days, and I'm just like, "What if I'm right? Maybe I had that revelation when I was high." I don't know.
Everyone be having them revelations when they.
Hey, bro, it is what it is. But watch me be right, though. Watch
Hey,
me
there's a
be right.
possibility.
There's a possibility you
Or we
might be right.
we might be all wrong, and then it's
I mean,
something else.
what other way would you say that? Like Tavor?
Hey,
or
you never know.
Tavour?
People say things differently. Like some people use that V
Hold on,
as
hold
like
on,
an
hold on.
A.
Tavour? Come
Maybe.
on, they're not gonna say Tavour.
Hey, you never know.
They're not a French
You never
company,
know.
bro.
It might go to voir. It might go
Okay,
to
sorry,
or.
dude, bro. The owner might be French.
I'm just saying, if we reach out to somebody and they say, yeah, it's Tavour, be like, all right. The only thing, you just make sure when you say it, the pinky's up when you say it. Tavour. You know,
My fancy ass always with pinky up when I'm drinking.
Tavour.
I've never seen Hyro not drink like this.
Yeah, but I'm so used to like that because also my pinkies are broken.
Wait, your pinkies are broken?
Yeah, if you look closely, like you'll see that they're like they're I've dislocated. Not like
So you're like,
Motherfucker, that's called
Yeah,
holding
so-
your phone, bro.
oh, iPhone pinky. That's an actual
iPhone
thing.
pinky.
no, I've had that like
Phone pinky, yeah.
the
that's
bone
it.
right here, like my bone is like this is
Ugh.
all like dislocated.
Why don't you just have it fixed? They just,
Nah.
well, they have to recrack it, but
Old injuries.
No. They dislocate and relocate.
I don't fucking know.
All right, man. So, Chris, what's up with this brewery you went to, bro?
All right, so me and my wife just recently came back from Canada for our anniversary trip, and we stopped at what we thought was a winery, and we were only there for about 25 minutes at most. And they did this presentation for us to drink wine and shit. But the lady says, "Oh, we're also a brewery and a cidery, right? Not just a winery." She starts explaining that the whole place is an actual college that you can pay tuition to go. They even have dorms for you to stay in, right? Which I thought was fancy as shit. But then
Dang.
again, that's the Canadian government, that it is what it is, free education, all that good shit. And the lady goes, she's like,
I didn't even move to Canada.
we also make really good beer. So my wife was outside taking pictures, la 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 and all that stuff. And I go to the lady, "Can I get a sample of, the strongest beer that you have?" And she says to me, "Well, that would be our strong ale," right? So I took one little sip and I was like, "Oh, this is really, really good." And I figured, you know what? I'll just smuggle it across the border and bring it back to you guys so you can try it.
All right. And then when you were describing it to me earlier, you said over there you also had this from a can.
I had it. Well, she poured it from a can.
She poured it from a
The
can.
only thing she was really adamant about is she's like, just drink it within the next month or two, because it was
Okay.
just. And the fun and interesting thing about it is that all their beer and all their beer is basically brewed by students, and as a part of their final exam to get their degree, they have to do a unique beer. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring that stout that was considered. They literally called it the final exam, which I thought was freaking cool.
Finally.
And I had a little sample of it, but she's like, "Yeah, it has to stay cold 24/7 because none of this particular beer has like very little pasteurization. So like the shelf life is like a week after you take it out."
Okay.
So, and she's like,
I'm really curious of the final exam, bro.
so she did tell me, "Hey, you know what? If you want, you could just reach out to us and we'll ship you, some. It just has to be shipped in dry ice."
Yeah.
But I was just like, what am I gonna do? But overall, flavor profile was pretty good. I thought it was pretty great. It's not a perfect 10 or a perfect 5 or anything, but for what it was, I was like, you know what? Let me see what the guys think.
All right. Well, let's
Oi.
And it was very inexpensive. Like all their beer was extremely inexpensive. I think I spent for both cans $12 Canadian, which is about like $9 US. It wasn't expensive at all.
it's not bad.
And if you look at the cans, whenever you're ready to pull it up, like it gives you a
Well.
full description of what they're looking for in the can and like how it's made and like what the flavor profiles are supposed to look like, so on and so forth. And
Alright.
also, the reason that I really wanted to bring it is because it is unfiltered. And I learned the difference between filtered and unfiltered beer. Unfiltered beer is basically when they're filtering out particulates.
Mm-hmm.
When you do that, it changes the flavor of the beer. The best way the guy explained it to me was, how when they remove the pulp from orange juice,
Mhm.
it makes
Mhm.
it a little less acidic. It's not as strong. When you leave the pulp in, right, it gives it a different flavor profile. So like, I'm not expecting to see like floating stuff on the top or anything like that, but it leaves in the small particulates that give it a different taste.
So these are rollers. We should probably roll these before we pour.
Probably, yeah.
All right.
I tried to
They
go
see
like
me
this in my
rolling.
lunchbox, like swirl them around a little bit, but you should probably roll them
All right. Love it.
just in
Let's-
case stuff sticks to the top.
And then from what I found out, this one that you brought is 7.5% APV.
That is correct, sir.
All right. So we're jumping up from a 4.7 to 7.5. Let's see what we got.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what we got.
And they had like, I think it's like 9 to 10 different varieties of beer. They had IPAs, they had a lager, they had a strong ale, which is the one I brought. They had a stout, which in retrospect, I wanted to take home, but I guess I just focused on this one because we were on a tour group.
You have to think quick.
Yeah, I mean, 25 minutes to like make a decision, bro. By the way, guys, if you ever go to Niagara Falls, don't do.
Bro,
the
how'd you
freaking
get
tour.
through the entire place in 25 minutes? Was it an emergency evacuation?
No, it was quick. Like literally the bus pulls up to the freaking winery thing. You walk into the shop, and in the back is the vineyards.
Bro, to me, 25 minutes is a pit stop.
It was, bro. They rushed us through it.
Yeah.
So next time we go, we didn't get a chance to go to like Wayne Gretzky's vineyard, which he also has a brewery. Wayne Gretzky. For those of you who don't know who that is, he is considered the greatest hockey player that's ever lived. The Michael Jordan of hockey.
Okay.
or the Greek god of hockey. You know that too.
All right, so let's see here what we got. We said this is a strong ale. Ooh, it has a nice color to it too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That is a
It
pretty
even
color.
describes to you on the can what a English strong ale is supposed to be.
Oh, so they went all out with description and everything.
Yeah, dude. And
Now,
I
I'm
was
curious, is the student himself the one who brews this, the one that puts all this artwork into the can, or
I don't think they do that, but like it's basically a part of their spiel, right? They have to do it to get a grade. They have to be able to brew all of these same beers, which is the part that I was impressed with. I mean, the fact that they call the final beer the final exam and they label it like that, I'm like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it is dope. I like that.
And it's literally just a college for that, dude.
that's not bad, bro.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Un colegio de cerveza.
Colegio de Sibircia. I need to get the other can out of the.
There you go.
You give it a roll.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you gotta get that.
So you're ready just to pop it open.
I was ready to just pour.
Ooh,
Does it taste the same as it tasted the other day, or it tastes a little different?
tastes a little stronger.
Ooh.
Oh, that makes it even better for me.
It's definitely
rolling. What?
it's definitely bolder than what I tasted. But then again, I think she had that can open for like a good 20 to 30 minutes when I tasted it.
Okay, wow. How big was her can?
Same.
See what you did there.
Wink, wink. Ah.
No, I'm just saying. She had it open for 20,
Chan.
30 minutes. I was like,
Some
dang.
strong ale for my boy.
You know,
All right.
it's not the worst I've ever had. It's not the best. I'll give it. I think it's really malted. It's really, really malty.
Well,
But-
there's a whole lot more malt in this than the
Yeah,
first one we had. And the
for
other one
sure.
supposedly was malty.
Well, hold on. The description it says on the can. Hold on. I was reading that yesterday. It is a strong British ale, a wee heavy in Scotland or old stock in England. Historically brewed to be blended in other beers or served on special occasions, particularly cold evenings by the fire. And then like it even tells you the freaking malts that they used.
Let me see that can real quick so I can photograph this.
It's extremely detailed, dude. Like
Like, they went all out on this can.
I
ain't gonna lie.
I know, dude. Like that's what impressed me the most.
It's got a wonderful color profile, too. I ain't gonna. That's.
Karina was
caught my eye right
was
off the-
obsessed with
right
the
off the
wine
bat.
part. Like we took home I think it was 2 wine bottles. We took home 2 wine bottles, like just their like white blends. But then I had to take beer. I couldn't say no to that, dude.
Had to take beer.
Like if I went back to Niagara, I would for sure visit. I would for sure visit them.
Now I know where to go when I go to Niagara Falls.
And also another thing in Toronto, the distillery or brewery district only has 2 breweries, and that was total disappointment. That's it. 2 breweries.
What'd you think about the 2 I sent you, though?
Very, very good.
Very good.
Yes, very, very good.
Good recommendations.
Yes. And there's another one that I recommend, Mill Street. They have a very, very broad selection there. They had like 30 different beers on tap.
This one's not bad, bro. I like this beer a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. It gives you the malt and it has a clean finish.
It gives me like a bit of like kind of like a metal taste.
Little, really?
Well, you're also having it from the can.
I am having
Pour that shit into a cup and it'll probably taste a little different.
Let me see.
I like it a lot. I'm definitely impressed with this. Like the sample that she gave me was definitely like not I didn't have enough time to like give it a full blown like flavor profile, but like when I tasted it, I was like, holy shit. I gave it a 4 at that time.
I'm still getting like a bit.
You're still getting a bit of that.
Yes, barley wine is a
Okay.
well, you know, a lot of stouts are technically classified as a barley wine, right? Somebody told them that, right?
I mean, we were on a bad stout.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
yeah.
nothing can be as bad as that syrup thing that we got that
I
one
just
time.
think that shit was syrup with alcohol. That's it.
Yeah,
Without carbonation or anything. But this is
I
not
like
bad. This, I gotta hand it to you. This is not bad for a strong ale, Chris.
you know, I like it enough to say that I would definitely, if I could find a way to get this in the United States, like on a regular basis, which unfortunately it's not. Literally, I asked the lady, "How can I get this in the U.S.?" And her exact words to me, she's like, "Visit Niagara Falls, and
You're
then
gonna have to do it.
literally drive across the bridge." And I go,
You're gonna have to do it.
We need Canada Connects.
You're gonna have to do it just how our outdoor section of this
I
conversation
mean,
is
do
gonna be, bro.
we have to go north of the wall?
Oh,
You're gonna have
like,
to. Yeah, gonna have to backpack it over like Lewis and Clark.
I mean,
Yeah?
you got to do what you got to
Yeah.
do.
These guys explored 4,900 miles from one side of the U.S. to the other.
Shit,
All right.
my feet hurt just thinking about that.
Tell me more.
Oh, they covered. From what I understood here, they covered 16 different states
Shit.
during their exploration time between 1803 and 1806, from Pittsburgh all the way to the Pacific Ocean.
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm saying that it's they went across the U.S.
Yeah.
East to west.
During that time in their exploration, they came across 60 different tribal nations. Back then, of course, there were that many tribal nations. Nowadays, unfortunately, through time and history, some of those tribal nations may no longer exist. Some of them may still be active.
Well,
Right.
a lot of Indian tribes or Native American tribes, basically, some of them pretty much had to band together and form new nations
Right.
just to survive. I mean, it's a tragic thing, but what was it in Canada? They called they don't call them, they call them indigenous.
Mhm.
They call them the indigenous folk, which they even have their own cuisine, which was pretty cool.
At each restaurant?
No, so like they don't have like a reservation system like how we have, like
Okay.
how Native Americans live on reservations. Over there, they're fully blended into society,
Okay.
but they're given special benefits in the form of like tax breaks and things like that. But they're not physically separated. They just
Okay.
So for example, when it comes down to paying taxes, they pay on their own. They don't. They have better benefits than the average Canadian does, which is what I was told. So their kids get better benefits for college, for school, taxes, and all that. And because if you think about it, like indigenous folk all over the world, it doesn't matter where they're from, have always gotten the short end of the stick.
Of course.
Let's just
That's
be
the
real.
unfortunate truth.
But especially like Lewis and Clark going through 16 states, just like we talked
Not-
about this before. They had Sacagawea, right, as their guide. So I think without her, I don't think they would have survived because like just having somebody to like the same skin color as their the people that they're meeting, it probably would have been a little bit easier. But imagine if they didn't, like, would they?
They may have not made it across.
They
the
may. They
16
probably
states.
wouldn't have made it. No.
No. How many pair of shoes do you think they went through, bro?
I'm gonna go ahead and give a guess. How long did it take them?
It took them 3
3
years,
years.
bro.
3 years?
I'm impressed. They covered a crap ton of terrain in 3 years.
I'm gonna say at least 40 pairs of boots, at
Wow.
least. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
horseback.
The horseback riding. They probably had a carriage. They were probably going from one town to the next.
Probably a lot.
They probably went through a few horses too.
probably.
Oh.
Hold on. Who's Z34? Yeah, it's okay. We got aliens now. Yeah, we do. Yeah. They walk among us.
They walk.
I mean, he himself looks like an alien.
I don't know. I can't say that about the dude. I ain't met him yet. So. All right. So
Oh,
what are
man.
we
That's
gonna
an
give
inside
this?
joke between me and him because he reminds me of Men in Black Part 1
Oh hell no.
when you have the three little guys
Oh,
over in the
gosh,
coffee
yeah.
room.
The worms.
Come
The three little guys in the coffee room.
The worms.
Hold
Yeah.
on. He says
The worms. That's what they're.
I'm like, hold on. Why we gotta get political like that, bro?
Yo. You went to the.
He went political, bro.
He went
He
political.
went political. Good God.
You just had to go that direction, Josh.
So yeah, no. Arguably without Lewis and Clark, we definitely would not know the things that we know now. Or
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just curious. Looking at the map geographically, right? The trail clearly cannot be straight because there's not
No, of
4,900
course not.
miles from east to west.
Yeah, they gotta go around mountains and hills and.
Well, no,
sand
yeah.
dunes.
So
you can't even do that in a plane sometimes because of the
Yeah.
wind shear. You can't fly directly over a mountain sometimes.
Why not, bro? Just get on an SR-72 and fly a 3-hour flight from New York to LA.
I mean, an SR-71, the
There you go.
Blackbird, which officially has been retired over for like now 20
Yeah.
years.
It's a transformer over in Dulles.
Ugh. Well, no, there's a bunch of them all over. Just for those of you who don't know, the SR-71 Blackbird at the time was the fastest plane ever built, and so much so that it cost the U.S. government about $30 million per flight. It just in fuel alone.
If you look at Top Gun Maverick, there looks like there's a new coming in the future.
So, fun story about that is that the Chinese government was not happy with that movie for the simple reason that when that shot was taken off, it was not I'll put it this way, the Chinese government saw it and they started trying to spy on the one area where they were filming the actual movie because they thought it was a real jet. Hey, bro. They don't want to be left behind, bro. They wanna
Welcome
know.
to history class, Shorty Amy.
That's how we do it, bro. That's how we do it.
All right, let's give this thing a rating, bro. We all gave this a rating or not yet?
I give it a 4.
You give it a 4. Chen, you give it a what? 3.8. Not bad.
Tree 5.
Tree 5. You on that Tree 5 roll today, bro?
Tree 5, you know.
I'm gonna slam it with a 3.7.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I liked it a lot, especially for something that's not filtered.
And unpasteurized.
Yes.
I like the color a lot too. The
Does
color,
have a bolder taste.
the color to me was funny because I feel like they tried to make the outside of the can match the color of the beer. You know, I do like the can. Very simple, basic artwork on the can, but the can's extremely informative, which is not something you typically get on the average beer can that you buy anywhere else. Right. Again, this is coming from a brewing university or brewing college, so that would explain why it's so informative.
Yeah.
Definitely some place that I would like to go see. So it's on the future plans.
I would definitely recommend it.
Thanks, Chris, for bringing this in.
My pleasure, sir.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
All right. You liked it more than usual, Chen, for a strong ale. All right. I'm ready for number 3.
Let's go.
Number 3.
What do we got?
This lands into the family of beers you don't like that often.
Oh, IPAs.
All right.
Fine. I actually ordered a few IPAs when I was in Canada.
And how
I
was
think
that?
you were trying them.
No, I tried a few. Like I tried this one from Mill Street, like their hazy IPA, and it was all right. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but look at him with the fancy opener.
Oh yeah, no.
There you go. What's this one called? Ghost in a Machine?
This one is Ghost in the Machine. This one is from Louisiana. It's from Parish Brewing Company.
Look at the color.
I ironically have already tasted this beer before.
What's with the bottle? Is that something wrong with the bottle, or is it?
No.
Hold on. Pour it. I'm interested.
You're afraid. I got you.
I'm just. Why is the color so apparent through the bottle? Is what I want to know. Like it looks.
It definitely has a strong aroma because I can smell the beer.
It looks like you're gonna pour orange juice. And I was right. Oh,
It looks like a cider.
It looks like a fucking cider.
It looks like a hazy IPA to me.
Right here.
Why did they call it hazy again?
I wonder
they're
why.
not transparent.
Oh shit.
Oof, we're gonna be tight on these, bro. These bottles contain less than the cans do.
I like the label.
The label is definitely something that caught my eye the first time I saw this. The first time I saw this can was actually at Epcot,
The
ironically.
camera unfreezes.
Wait, they
On
had this
camera.
at Epcot?
They had this beer at Epcot going around the world. This was in the U.S. section because I
Nice.
stopped to get my good old popcorn to go throwing some solids in as I was drinking.
Nice.
And as I looked over, there was a beer on the menu, and I was like, "Oh, let me get the IPA you have right there.
Wait, what's the one that I sent you when I was in?
I'll have this one that has the least amount of beer."
Do I still have that? That shit was funny as fuck.
Hyro, I don't think you're gonna get a bottle on this one, bro. I'll give Chen here a bit for him to taste. I don't know if he's gonna want more than that.
You're talking
and-
about that's you have one over there. You got two.
No, this is Chris right here. I mean,
Yeah.
unless
Yes,
Chris Chris, you want
Chen.
that or you want less than that for an IPA?
That's fine.
Oh wait,
That's more than fine.
but you have one over there.
That's mine.
Isn't that Chen's?
Estoy comiendo mierda.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
You have
Bro,
that.
I was like, okay. I was like, I guess.
That way you can experience the cup
Chen.
and the bottle.
It looks like a mimosa.
It does look like a mimosa.
Actually, no. It reminds me of cider and something else.
Yep.
Tamarindo. Yeah,
You know, it's not bad.
little tamarind.
Who makes it? Parish?
Parrish Brewing Company. Smells bad.
It smells bad, but it doesn't taste bad.
So this is an Imperial New England IPA style IPA. This is by Parrish Brewing Company in Louisiana. It is called Ghost in the Machine. It has a APV level of 8.5.
Nice.
So we've graduated from a 4.7 to
Ooh.
a 7.5 to now an 8.5.
I like it.
It's actually drinkable.
The way he said it's actually
I'm just
drinkable.
I'm looking at his face, and his face is like, "Coño, I'll drink it, but I won't buy this."
Like I want to hate it, but I can't. You know,
No.
like
It's actually pretty freaking smooth.
it's really smooth
an
for an
IPA.
IPA. Notoriously, guys, for those of you who don't know, I hate IPAs. I've always hated them. You know, like that's why whenever they bring me on the show, I know he's gonna purposely do an IPA.
It was either this or the triple IPA I had at the house.
No, this is fine.
All right.
Like triple
Well,
IPAs are smoother.
I have learned that
Triple IPA may have been smoother.
I have learned that I can handle what's it called? New England style IPAs.
Okay.
That I can do. Like not India Pale Ales or anything like that.
So not a regular IPA.
Not a regular IPA. I can do the New
Have
England
you tried
style.
West Coast IPAs?
No.
Okay. Because they're all slightly different.
But that's
the
what
hoppiness in each one, depending on where they're from.
but that's what we have Tavour for.
Or
Wink, wink.
Tavour, Tavour,
Sponsor your
Tavour.
boys.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Tavour, to be determined.
I mean, if we figure out that it's Tavour, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Because
Tell
we've
them
been
to throw
calling
me a
it Tavour.
10% coupon, bro. Come
You know,
on.
We've been saying Tavour the entire time.
Still think it's Tavour.
I think it's Tavour, bro. I don't know why. I mean, I know I was high as hell when I had that realization, but I mean, hey, weed does open up your mind a little bit. You know,
Hey,
makes
you
you-
never know.
I'm just saying it does. You know, bro. Also, fun fact about Canada: you can spark up in public. You can fucking smoke weed in public. You just can't do it in like a public park,
You can't do it inside the car.
near a school, a park, or inside of like a public like restaurant or government building or anything like that.
That seems fair.
But in the street, you can totally toke up, bro. It's totally fine. The way that I figured this out was we got to the hotel, we're taking the luggage out, and I'm like, bro, I smell the sticky icky, the Swedish cachaça. I'm like, what is that? And I look over to the right, and this dude is just literally going to town on this one fucking blunt that's like this fucking big. And he's just fucking going to town on it. And I go to Karina, I'm like, does this mean I can smoke weed in public? And she's like, baby, I think so. And like,
Your face when he said, "Baby, I think so."
and I'm like, I can do drugs in public. And the guy, when I went to the dispensary, the dude's like, yeah, bro, you can technically have 30 grams of weed on you, and the cops can't say shit. And I'm like, I fucking love Canada.
Damn, 30 grams.
I'm like, blame Canada? No, sir. We do not.
We
South
do
Park
not
was wrong.
blame
South Park was wrong. We do not blame Canada. All right. I'm sorry. Just in case. Continue.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada.
Except
Oh,
Brian Adams.
man.
We don't like Brian Adams. But Brian Boitano, we can deal with.
Brian, we both do. Brian.
Brian Boitano, dude.
Oh, Brian.
Chris,
Sorry.
you don't like IPAs, bro.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna let you take first pick on this.
Yeah, let's see what you.
I want to see what you're gonna say. I've already rated this beer before because I've already had it. So let me see how close to my number you are.
3.5.
You're not that far off my number.
3.5. And
Damn.
I'm being
That's
generous.
actually really good
That's
for him.
not bad for an IPA.
It's not the one that you brought the one time from Unbranded. That IPA was fucking mind blowing.
We gotta go to Branded again.
we
I
need to
know.
go. Down
Please include me on that one.
we
Yeah.
also need to go to Jake Wakefield again.
I'm off on
Jay
Sundays
Wakefield. Hey.
You would go wild at Jake Wakefield because everything I had at Jake Wakefield was only stouts.
Yeah, I would do
Yo,
Dan
Jay
And
Jones.
Wakefield?
the average stout I had was 11% and beyond.
I'd spend some money there. Sorry,
No.
babe.
You got to take your own growlers though, because they don't sell growlers.
Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding?
So you have to
Yeah.
go over there with some bottles if you're gonna fill them
They
up.
don't sell cans either.
They don't sell
No.
shit. It's
Well,
only
they do got some of their stuff.
Can I take
Canned.
Can I
and
take a Slurpee cup?
Slurpee. I was listening to like, all right, fuck you.
to drink it while walking down the street.
No. I'll take a Yeti cooler, a Yeti bottle.
I'll take one of those old 7-Eleven icy bottles.
Yo, if it works, it works, bro.
Yo, Chen, what do you give this?
Oh,
Why you
he's
gonna
taking a
give
sip.
this?
Okay.
3.2 from Chen.
Damn,
3.2
Chen.
from Chen. All right.
He don't like the smell. Smell like feet.
The smells off putting.
It does have a strong smell to it.
He said he loves feet, but they smell like feet that been
Wait,
stuck
wait,
in the
wait.
swamp.
Wait, Chen, you like feet?
Hey.
I mean, I'm not judging. I mean, like, I was having a discussion with somebody about this today.
Wait, you're having a discussion about feet?
Yeah. Who was it?
But
That
okay, wait, what?
wait, who was it that I was? Who,
So you're just like, let's just have a conversation about feet.
Romy. I was having a
Oh,
conversation with
Romy.
bro, because I was on Instagram while I was on pickups, and
Out of all people, bro, Romy.
I was on Instagram, and then this thing came up with how Feet Finder reached out to Margot Robbie
Yo,
and,
I saw that.
and offered her $250,000
Just to make an account.
just to make an account, not to sell her feet
Yeah,
pics,
just to make an
but
account.
just to make an account. And I'm thinking to myself,
Yo,
bro, 250.
baby, if you watching, you know what you got to do. That's 250 G's.
I told my wife, like Karina's asked me before, I'm like, hey baby, would you be opposed to me doing feet pics? And I'm like, I will help you pose. I will take the pictures myself. I'll put
Oh,
chocolate
yo.
sauce on your shit if you want to.
Babe, I will baby
If
your
we-
feet.
If it pays our mortgage, I
I
don't
will-
give a fuck.
Hold up. I will carry you around so you don't have
That's
to step on
wild,
anything.
bro.
I will literally pose by them if you want me to. If
That's
it's gonna pay our
wild.
mortgage, I don't give a shit. But like notoriously, like so then I don't like I showed it to Romy, and then for some odd reason we got into the conversation of feet. And like I don't know why.
Okay.
And then Andy
Well then.
Andy chimed in too.
Andy Wood.
Andy Wood, yes.
Andy Wood.
We love you, Andy.
I need to bring that fool into here.
Yeah.
But I got to make sure that the day I bring him in, I bring him something that has like the Dolphins logo on it.
Or UM.
You know?
Or the Heat.
Or UM.
Or the Heat.
Or the Heat.
Anything
No.
Miami related.
He,
basically.
There's-
he only twerks for the Heat though.
He only twerks for the Heat. No. I wish I would have gotten my hands on that video and I would have just made it loop.
Well, I have a picture of it somewhere.
Yeah.
I have a picture of it on my phone somewhere. It was pure
Oh
gold.
man.
He was too happy.
You gave this a 3.5. Chen gave it a 3.2. Hyro, what do you give this?
I'm at 3.5. That's
I
good.
actually, when I had tasted this, I don't know if I was a little too tipsy.
Yeah, I'm at 3.5 all day. I'm like,
Are you gonna give everything a 3.5?
I don't want to. It's just what it is.
This guy, bro.
When I had tasted this, I had given it a 3.9.
For
Okay.
a moment, you started shaking around that little little bottle opener, and I'm like, I thought it made me feel like that you were talking about that. I was like, this gave me. I was like, what?
I mean, if you look at it this way, it looks like something else.
Yeah, it does.
This guy, bro. This freaking guy.
So was it that you gave it again?
A 3.9er.
Dang, 3.9.
3.9.
And gotta give him a plus. You know, I'll give him another point for another 0.1 for the artwork. 3.6.
3.6 for the artwork.
I'm generous. What can I say, bro?
I just understood that it was a bullet through the head and then the hops were flying to the other side.
Oh shit.
You
Yeah.
don't see the gun in the picture at all, but that's kind of what it's representing. Whether it's a bullet or a laser.
Wasn't Ghost in the Machine an anime?
Yes,
Yes.
Ghost in the Shell. Yeah,
Ghost in the Shell. Yes, there you go. I was like,
Ghost in the Machine. Actually,
Wasn't that like a rock band? Or a rock
no,
song?
no. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is.
yeah, Rage Against the Machine.
Well, hold on.
See? Hey.
One of the greatest like freaking hardcore songs ever made is called Entombment of a Machine, and the name of the band is Job for a Cowboy. If you ever decide to play that song, I only make one recommendation.
Be high as hell.
No, that song. There's a part when the song first starts, and then like 10 seconds in, the guy lets out the most insane scream you've ever heard in your life. But so much so that he can never do that again. His doctor told him, if you do a scream like that again, you're gonna lose your voice. So whenever he does it, whenever they perform live in front of a crowd, he lets the crowd do it because he can't physically do it anymore.
Interesting.
Damn.
But that one
You
recording,
gotta take care of your voice, man. Those people are like, a lot of people are like, yo, keep like, yo, I can't do that all the time.
but like,
Hey, you left
Yeah.
behind.
sorry, dude.
Why do you hate us like that?
I don't hate
why gotta
you,
leave
it
me
just-
behind
That is the
like
next question.
I just can't finish it. I'm not an IPA guy, bro. I've never made that. A
It
secret.
was definitely hazy. It was definitely hoppy. I don't know about it being juicy.
It was hazy.
Happy. What's happy?
Hazy.
It's a different type of happy.
It's hazy hoppy mixed together.
Is it hateful and happy at the same
It's
time?
hazy and hoppy.
You're
mixed
so
together.
hateful that you're happy at the same time. I
No,
don't fucking know.
hazy and hoppy.
Happy.
Happy.
Chris, they're asking what was the name of the song again?
Josh, the name of the song is called "Entombment of a Machine" by the band Job for a Cowboy. If you do like metal or hardcore or even just grindcore or anything like that, they're definitely a great band. Very underrated and also very not as well known as they should be. But and I believe they're still performing and touring together.
I don't know if you want to play it though in your 350Z. You might blow out the speakers.
Yeah, don't play that song. Yes, entombment of a machine. Entombment is with not N.
Oh no, whatever. I wrote what I heard.
Yes, do not play that song with your speakers at max. You will blow them out. Like literally, the song just starts out like, and then at the end, like it literally does like a crazy riff, and then boom, and then he lets out the scream, and then the whole like
Copy
riff
that.
drops.
All right.
If it blows my 12-inch sub, it's a good song. If you crank it all the way, you will blow a sub. I promise you.
All right, Chris,
He's gonna
you're a
hold you
stout-
to it,
You're a stout fanatic, bro. So
Yes.
let's get to what you love, which is a barrel aged stout,
which is
with-
another IPA. It's like, what's another IPA?
Bro, you wouldn't do that to me. You wouldn't hype me up that well.
I would.
No, but it's
The
not.
lightest stout you've ever seen is an IPA.
It's not a stout.
Thank fucking God, dude. Wow. Dude.
It is a stout.
Your
not
face
an
with the
IPA.
No,
moment.
it looks like a stout. Come
Right.
on, bro. You showed me the bottle earlier.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm like, come on. Fuck out of here with that shit, bro.
It's called Infinite Wishes Nutel.
Chen, we're drunk off love.
Right there.
Shit, I'm definitely going to McDonald's after this.
Infinite Wishes
gonna hit
Nutel
Wawa.
barrel aged stout with 13.4% APV. It is from Smog City Brewing Company.
Smog.
Yep.
I just
From
thought of
Torrance,
freaking.
Cali.
Torrance, California.
Torrance, California. So
Oh, shit, that has the wax seal on it.
it's got a wax seal on the head.
Each time I hear smog, I just think of The Hobbit.
Smaug the
Hobbit?
Destroyer. Yeah.
I got
Smaug the Tyrannical.
That's
the
right,
wax
I got the
head, bro.
wax.
Careful with the knife, bro.
He got this. If not, the hospital got him.
This isn't. Hey, this isn't the Canadian health system, bro. We gotta pay deductibles here, you know.
No, estamos jodidos aquí, bro. Yo, this wax hard as fuck.
Hey.
Hey, it's got a
So, what kind of stout is this classified as?
imperial stout.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, barrel aged stout, not imperial stout.
Well, hold on, I think it says imperial. Yeah, it is an imperial.
Yeah?
It's a barrel aged imperial.
Imperial. Ooh,
I'm even more intrigued now.
Little of both.
all right, bro. Let's see if this thing will pop open or what.
There you go.
Wepa.
Epa.
Dame esa vaina.
Smells good.
Okay. Let's see the
All right.
color. Let's see the color.
Not as syrupy as the other one that we had last time.
Still goddamn look like molasses.
Still look like molasses, but I don't.
Chan's
Look, it
gonna love this.
doesn't look thick as hell like the last time.
Hey, Chan, drink them.
Chen's already worried.
He already got to look back like.
I'm pouring.
Watch, by the end of the year, Chen's just gonna be loving stouts.
I mean, if that happens, Chen, that's like a special place in my heart. I love stouts. Stouts are it feels just what beer should be.
You can give this one to Chen that has the least amount of it. I know he doesn't like this shit.
Gonna spread some of this around.
So what's the name of the
There we
brewery?
Chen.
The brewery is called Smog City Brewing Company.
Chicka Chen.
Jennifer.
Chicka Chen.
They all have the same amount.
Okay. This looks like Malta.
It does.
Ooh. It
It
does.
smells beautiful.
Oh. Definitely got a big like chocolate smell.
Supposed to be
Oh.
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 this was the one that I showed you the description earlier on.
Oh, wait, hold on. We didn't say the APV.
APV level on this one is a 13.4.
That goddamn from Chen.
Chen did a goddamn.
Oh, bro. Mira ahí la descripción.
Yo, this is not bad. You
Wait,
want me to
but
read it out?
hold on. Fun fact.
Read the description so you can laugh your ass off.
When Carlos showed me this beer, the freaking explanation or the freaking APV had a question mark.
I had to look it up, bro.
Ah!
I had to look up the APV level because through the app, it just gave me a question
A
mark.
question mark of all things.
You want me to read it?
Read it out.
All right. It's so thick-bodied and creamy smooth. It's almost like licking the spoon after a straight from the jar binge session.
Oi.
Oy.
Damn,
Hold on, let me do it for real.
that was
Oi.
that was almost an echo right there, bro.
Loca.
Ay carajo.
Ay, carajo.
This is as perfect as a perfect gets for stouts. Not overly sweet, just right, full-bodied, exactly as it's described. This is and it's clean. It has a very clean finish for a stout.
It does. Like, this is very, like... ooh,
Guys,
I like this a lot.
I think history is about to be made. I think history is about to be made for stouts, at least for me when it comes to stouts.
I haven't tasted it yet, so y'all are describing this shit as a great
Try
fucking beer.
Try it and decide for yourself. You tell me.
Like, as a stout?
Yo, where's my vanilla ice cream?
Right?
Ooh, yes.
With a scoop of vanilla?
Mm.
Bro, instead of a freaking Coke float, a beer float.
I mean, it's keywords.
Well,
under the
yeah.
description
I've been to Yard House, right?
is
You know how they
thick,
have the beer floats?
boozy, dessert inspired.
Like this
Yeah,
is
Chen liking it. Chen is...
You, for not liking stouts, are liking the living shit out of this.
Yeah,
one,
because
bro.
this is like, he likes Guinness. This has that feel because it's like, it's a stout, but it's not like trying to like, it's just thick and like, bah. This is like, it got that nice like smoothness of like a Guinness.
honestly,
But it does have more taste because it's got more like that dark chocolate like feel, you know?
how many stouts have I given a 5 on here?
Not many.
Not many. One.
Maybe 2. 1 for sure.
This gets a 4.9.
Going, yo.
The reason I'm giving it a 4.9 only for one small thing. And it's literally the minor of all things. It's just that with a stout, it gives you a little bit of bitter, but I think it gives us a little bit too much bitter. That's the only thing. But it's everything that a stout should be and more. It's fantastic.
It's delicious.
This is one of probably the second best stout we've had.
This is
on
something I'd force you to drink a whole bottle of, Chen.
It is not Uncle Fluffernutter though.
Oh, bro. Uncle Fluffernutter was a different scenario.
Woo.
If
Damn, Chen, you finished that quick.
if Unbranded were to make that again, we need to get that.
Well, it was like that one that we
You're
had
gonna
from.
feel it a little while now.
It was like the one that we had from. What's this brewing over in Texas?
Martin House,
Martin House. We had that
La
one. that tasted-
Colombiana.
La Colombiana was
Colombiana.
pretty far up there, but
I gave
the-
I gave La Colombiana a 5. Actually, I did.
yeah, you did get La Colombiana.
La
vibe.
Yeah,
Colombiana
I
was-
gave it that and Uncle. So I've given 2.
What was the other one that we had from there that tastes like Fireball?
I still have 2 cans of it.
Coño.
It is called Forbidden Fire, and it is 16%.
You sure? I thought it was 18.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but to be honest, I don't know officially what the fuck it is, but I know that it fucks you up. Like we drank that, and I was close to not being able to drive. Close. I almost called the wife. Be like, babe, you gotta come get me.
We all drive. We all
Drink responsibly.
drink responsibly. We imbibe responsibly.
Disclaimer.
Oh man.
Mm.
Wink, wink.
All right. I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give it a 3 points. 9.
3.9?
3.9.
3.9.
Really?
Okay.
You know what? I'll bump
Hey,
it up
that's
to
not a
4.
bad-
I'll
that's not-
bump it up to 4.2.
It was good.
Damn,
It
you
was-
went through it.
I'll bump it to 4.2. It's definitely good.
See, for me, it's a 4.
Really?
I thoroughly enjoy it. It's 4.
I mean, I'm biased, so this is how I
Oh,
roll.
Chen, what was yours? 4.5 from Chen. That is a lot.
10 has the right idea, bro. You see?
4.5 from Chen. 4 from me. 4.2 from you. You give it a what?
4.9.
4.9. This is that 0.1.
It was clean, bro. It was as clean as clean can be.
Yeah, it is actually very. I
That
can
shit-
chill with this.
That shit was good.
What's funny is it's hard to find because if you look through Untapped and you type in the name, Smog City loves to use this damn name, bro.
What, that same name?
Infinite
for...
Wishes Mexican Hot Chocolate. Infinite
Ooh.
Wishes Bourbon Barrel Aged.
Ooh.
Oh,
French Toast Infinite Wishes.
French toast.
Mocha Infinite Wishes.
Mocha.
Infinite Wishes 2022.
I want them all.
Infinite Wishes Cinnamon and Vanilla.
I'll try it.
Red Wine Infinite Wishes.
I want it.
All of this is made by the same brewing company.
I want all of them. All
They
of
really
that,
love to
everything-
use Infinite Wishes.
everything that you just described sounds like heaven to me.
And all of them are stout.
Sounds like heaven.
Imperial Double Stout. Stout Imperial Double. Stout Imperial Double. Each one of those names I gave you are all Stout Imperial Doubles.
I'd try all of them. Where is this place?
Let's find out.
Infinite Wish.
I don't know. Let's find out.
California.
What part of California?
California.
Torrance, California.
Where the fuck is Torrance? Is it outside of
Oh,
LA?
bro.
Open up Google Maps and figure it out.
I don't fucking know. I've only been to California once. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
No.
for real? I
Oh,
thought you
yeah.
told multiple times.
I've only gone to Cali once, bro.
Damn.
Hold on. Torrance. Where the fuck is Torrance?
Tan casa carajo.
Chen, you know where Torrance is, right?
The city of Torrance, California.
Right, Chen? Chen don't
It
even know.
looks like it's by San Diego.
Oh, nigga.
San Diego.
Stay classy, San Diego.
No,
It
negative.
means the
Take
whales.
that back. It is south of
China.
Los Angeles.
It is. Oh, hold on. This is
Southern tip of Los Angeles,
Shit,
right
this-
by Long Beach.
Yeah, that's a drive. For those of you who haven't been to California, getting everywhere is like at least an hour and 45
Yeah, 'cause
minutes.
there's always traffic.
There
Well,
you go.
what the fuck, bro? There's always traffic here. That's not.
No,
No, there's different.
No, California
Bruh,
traffic
I
is
had
like
to go from San Diego to LA. Like, I've driven around California. It is not.
we've been to I've been in California and we were there for 13 days and getting anywhere is literally an hour in traffic.
Yeah,
always.
Yeah.
It's fucking frustrating.
It's like being stuck on the Palmetto all the
If they
time.
invented teleportation, California would be the first one. to
Don't
have it.
dare me, Josh. I might just do it.
I'm booking a flight tonight. Oh, good for you, bro. Go have fun, explore.
There's about 3 breweries over there we'll go to.
Nah, if we're booking a flight anywhere, you know where it's gonna be, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Fort Worth. Why? Because where do we want to go? We want to go to Martin House. Also, fun footnote: Karina is going to Dallas not once, but twice in September, and at the end of this week.
Can I lend her my luggage bag?
So I'm gonna place an order for certain items that are only available at Total Wine. She's not gonna go all the way to Fort Worth, but I'm gonna ask her. And
Bro,
her
it's
mom.
45 minutes away.
You don't know my wife. My wife does not like to drive. So I'm gonna ask my wife to go to Total Wine and then pick up some stuff. I will see what happens to see what she can bring back. So just be patient. We'll see if we can get some beautiful stuff, you know?
All
I
right,
love these
all right.
cameras freezing all day.
Bro, these cameras.
I know.
They've been catching us
It
all the
has,
different.
me with the side
positions.
mouth like
And it gives me like that old school like 80s MTV feel. Like roll videos like In different moments.
All right, guys. So, out of all these beers we had today, which one's the one you would do as your top pick?
Top pick is definitely going to be Infinite Wishes.
Yeah, the Infinite Wish.
Infinite Wishes.
Infinite Wishes?
They saved the best for last.
Yeah,
can't- I
Chen's still shocked about it.
It's weird because I can't drink a lot of that.
Yeah, he
It's not something
cannot.
that I can drink a lot of.
Chen cannot drink
Still,
a lot of
it's
stouts.
little rich,
It was fucking good.
But actually, it wasn't that like it was rich, but not rich. Like it was one of those like
Oh, you rich,
Yeah.
rich.
like right now
They say, oh,
Yeah.
you rich, rich. Nobody.
you rich.
I'm going to go. I think I'm also going to go with Infinite Wishes
Yep.
as
Yeah.
the top pick of tonight's episode.
That's the winner for the night.
Chen, what was your favorite?
The Infinite
Last one.
Wishes.
And Heido?
I said Infinite Wishes.
Ah, okay. So
Wait, that's
we're
what we
all
had
in the
that
same
combo
boat.
we
going back
all
and
agree.
forth.
Hold on. Let me see if it's on Tavour.
Tavor.
Tavour.
Tavois?
Tavour. Tavour. I don't know.
Tower.
Why would it be Why would it be fucking French, bro?
I don't know. You never know.
Oh boy. Oh shit! They just posted a 15% stout, but they want $21.
Sounds like
for it.
water.
That's crack prices.
That's correct.
$21 for how many milliliters, though?
It's standard 12.
Standard 12? No. Never
No,
mind.
16.
All right.
16. I like 16.
All right.
So,
Bueno.
any last words? Famous last words.
Famous last words is that stout was great.
Stout was fucking fire.
Chen, what's your last words?
It had a wax tip for a reason.
Wait, what?
Oh
He got a pee. That's the famous.
I want that Toyota Land Cruiser.
Toyota
oh
Land
shit, the
Cruiser.
new one, yeah, that's fucking dope. But it's also like ridiculously like overpriced.
Oh, it's gonna be starting off in the 50s, bro.
Yeah, ain't nobody got money for that, bro. That's crack prices, bro.
Just get the old school Land Cruiser.
Exactly.
Anyways,
Which you
peeps,
also still pay 40.
that's it
40.
for tonight's episode of Outdoors Brews and Barbecue. Until the next.
Peace.
Later. Oi.